At the end of this video, you should be able to understand the concept of dummy activity and draw a simple network diagram with the help of a dummy activity. Now, dummy activities are an imaginary activity. So, whenever a project data is given to draw a network diagram, the dummy activities are not mentioned as they do not consume any resources or time. Now we have to include this dummy activity in order to maintain the logical flow of the activities and to fulfill the constraint related to the precedence of a diagram. Now we will try to understand this dummy activity with the help of one example. Now before we actually see an example with the dummy activity, let us try to learn the basics of network diagram with the help of this example which do not have any dummy activity, and then we will see one network diagram where we have used the dummy activity. So this is the information given about one project. There are activities, so there are 6 activities and the duration of each activity is given and a pre-operation or precedence is given. Now what is meant by precedence? That activity B will start when activity A is completed, or this activity D can only start when activity B is completed. As you can see that this activity A do not have any precedence, so that will be the starting activity. Each network diagram consists of event and activities. As A do not have any precedence, so activity A will start at the beginning and we will label this event as event number 1, and this activity A will end in event number 2. From this event, this activity B will emerge. Now as you can see that where the activity A is ending, 2 activities are starting, that is activity B and activity C. So from this event, 2 activities will start, activity B and activity C, and they will end at the event 3 and 4. Activity D will start from activity B. So this activity D will start where the activity B is ending, and this activity E will start where this activity C is ending. So this activity E will start where this activity C is ending. One thing is to be noted over here is that these two activities D and E are coming together at one event, and that event will be the starting point of this activity F. So this D and E are coming together at this event, and from this event this activity F will start and it will end in a last event. So this is the complete network diagram for the data presented over here. Now as you have understood the basics of network diagram, let us try and see one example where we have to make the use of dummy activity to complete the network diagram. Now in this network diagram there are 4 activities and the duration of each activity is given, and precedence or pre-operation of this each activity is also given. Now this activity A is do not have any precedence, so this activity will emerge from our event number 1 and it will end in event number 2. Activity B will start once the activity A is completed, so this activity B will start where the activity A is completed. Now from the same event activity C will also emerge. From the same event this activity C will also emerge. Now one more activity is given, and that is activity D. Now it is told that to start this activity D, this activity B and C must come together. Now as you can see that this B and C have a same starting point and they cannot have a same ending point. In order to make this logic, we have to put one dummy activity at this place. So if I put one dummy activity at this point, and dummy activities are shown by dotted line, So now you can see that this precedence logic can be completed. Now let us verify. This A activity is do not have any precedence. This B is dependent on A, so this B is dependent on A. The C will start where A is completed. The C will start where A is completed, and B and C are coming together. So this particular activity B and C are coming together through a dummy activity, right? And from this event, this activity D will emerge. From this activity, this D will emerge. Now, if you look at these points, dummy activities are used in two situations. The one is where in a project a situation may arise that two activities have same beginning and end point, and if you look at this our present example, we can see that this activity B and C have a same beginning and they are having a same end point. But to make this logic correct, we have to make the use of dummy activity to connect these two events and to maintain this precedence order. So I hope that with this you must have got the idea about the dummy activity used in a network diagram. Thank you.